Evening Trust Vanessa friends, how are you? Long time no see, I apologise, but here's why. Something that was made apparent to me earlier by a post that I posted on Twitter and across social media, and one of the comments I got was, admire your fierce vulnerability. And with the work I've been doing over the last few months and something I was working on today, made me realise that's what it is. My vulnerability and fear of not getting it right, perfect, had stopped me from posting. I've had many ideas and I've actually had some awesome private conversations with some of you. Thank you for that. So I kind of felt like I'd been active in the group, even though I wasn't publicly posting in here. And I wasn't working on the ideas and the things that were coming up for me and putting them in here for you for fear of my vulnerability and stepping up and being seen, warts and all. It's my greatest fear, ironically enough, and yet it's how I earn my living. But actually it's becoming comfortable with the uncomfortable, and that is what vulnerability is for me. And I was working on something earlier and finishing these sentences, vulnerability is. And it came up for me that vulnerability for me is showing up and speaking up as me, warts and all, who I am, every day, knowing I will be judged. It's human nature. That for me is what vulnerability is. What is vulnerability to you? And also, can you finish this sentence? Vulnerability feels like. Now, this was a key one for me. It feels for me like I'm standing on a stage naked with nowhere to turn. And learning each time to be more and more comfortable with that uncomfortable feeling. And it showed up for me today that my fear of, I suppose, being truly seen, my greatest fear, but also my little Miss Perfect in me about, the ideas I had that maybe I couldn't quite get in my head to be able to portray them here to you like I wanted, meant I didn't do it at all. And of course that's silly, because actually for me to show up as me every day is where my biggest growth happens. So can you finish those two sentences for me, either in the comments below or in your own head or privately? For me, the comments are lovely because, A, I know you're listening, but more importantly, it engages the whole group, because I don't want this group just to be about my thoughts and comments. So I would like you to participate. However, in your own head is just as important, if not more important, or even privately, share with me. Vulnerability is, and vulnerability feels like. So I'll be back with another snippet soon, I promise. But for now, what is vulnerability to you and how does that feel? Good night and God bless. Bye-bye.